If you're like me, you're constantly around electronic equipment, whether it be your keyboard and mouse, a laptop, a desktop, or even a microphone. Now, we never really think about the possibility of spilling a drink all over our expensive equipment and it being destroyed. We just put it in the back of our minds and say, it's never gonna happen. But it can happen. And the fact that you're paying a couple dollars for something that holds liquid that could destroy several $100s worth of equipment is kind of scary, to say the least. So after a very, very long journey on the internet, all like 10 minutes searching, I reached out to a company that seemed to have the ultimate solution, Mighty Mug, and they sent me 3 of their disciples, and by that I mean 3 mugs. This is one of them. So, presenting the Mighty Mug. The mug that won't fall over with smart grip technology. It seems like something off an infomercial, right? It's just a mug. What could it possibly do different? I mean, look, it grips, it lifts, it chips. It sounds exactly like something off an infomercial. Those, you know, all those scams, all those like, oh, too good to be true, because it actually is. Let me blow your mind. Doesn't even move. Now you might be thinking, Jake, that's simple suction cup technology, my boy. It'll be a pain to lift that thing off the desk. It's with 2 fingers and it's full of liquid. Yeah, no. It's kind of ingenious. So basically, you have this really, by the way, another nice thing. Again, water. Doesn't spill, doesn't leak. Actual good design of the cup. It's less to do with this thing, though. So this guy right here, I mean, so great, I love this thing. But this guy should be more excited for the thing on the bottom right here. You can check out their site, but it's got this neat suction cup technology. I won't get into the science behind it, but basically, you try to push it in a direction like forward, backward, left, or right, it won't move. You lift it up like a rocket ship, it'll be fine. Now, if you're the type of person that grabs it towards you like that, you're gonna kind of need to relearn how to pick up a mug, but once you get it down, it's kind of worth it. So let's have a look at the other mugs that they sent me and just talk about the mugs specifically, because while having this technology is kind of nice, it's kind of pointless, don't you think, if the mug itself is kind of crappy. Crappy, these things are not. So let's have a look. So this is the largest one that they sell right now, the packaging I showed you here. This is, let's actually read off the specs. It's got 16.4 ounces, it's BPA friendly, car cup holder friendly, that's debatable, but okay. Top rack dishwasher safe, we'll get back to that in a second. And it's powered by, smart grip technology. So something I advise against doing is when you get one of these things, you're gonna be obligated, or you're really gonna feel like you're obligated to smack it around as hard as you can. Don't do that, it can hurt the bottom of the mug and lessen the lifespan, I've come to notice, especially with that guy right there, because I got a little too enthusiastic. Now it still works, but some angles, like you notice it's going up a little bit here, yeah. But for the most part it's still fine. But I was really smacking that thing, so I think I might have ruined it. Or it's defective. Either way, don't smack your mugs around, there's no point. It's not a real world situation unless you're talking about a homeless man coming up to you and smacking your cup away from you on all over your laptop. That's a horrifying thought, let's move on. So, yeah, this guy holds a decent amount. These are more cups for your beverage enthusiasts, whether it be, orange juice, or sorry, not orange juice, like lemonade, Coke, like coffee. And it can hold those too, but it's not really something for something that you would drink like water, water, orange juice, milk. So like, by the time you're halfway through like your game, you're already reaching for like your 3rd sip, and then you realize like, oh, those aren't sips, those are gulps, and oh, I'm already through the entire thing. So they could make these things a little bit bigger or wider, whatever it would take, because I would like to use this thing as a water bottle, because hey, I mean, again, it's kind of great. But I go through this thing way too fast. Now, if you're drinking coffee, it's probably going to be a lot slower, and that's probably what a lot of you are concerned about, because otherwise you would probably just get a water bottle. So let's keep looking on right here. So let's actually talk about this guy. This guy's more of this guy right here, so let's just put that over there. It's the cheaper, smaller one of that. Not too much else to say, but this guy. Now there's one other type of mug aside from this guy. It's one with like a clear base, and it comes with a, I believe, a metal straw. which is, it's kind of cool. Now this guy's not dishwasher safe. Now on the website, this is what I was getting to earlier, on the website they say like, okay, these products are dishwasher safe, these aren't. The problem is that they don't say top of dishwasher safe. That's a very, very important thing to say because a lot of people don't have the clearance in their dishwasher to put something like this on the top rack because it's usually meant for silverware. It doesn't hold this. Mine can't hold this, so I can't test that if it truly is dishwasher safe. I'm gonna have to go by their word. And some people who like to don't like hand washing the dishes and who like to drink orange juice or coffee, stuff that's like a little bit trickier to clean out, it's gonna be a bit of a pain for some. But some of the benefits are worth it. You can do it in like these two right over here. But if you want something really nice, this one's actually a little different. So you have a different bottom design, for starters. This one's a little bit, it doesn't tip over still, but it's a lot more wobbly. And I actually should mention more about the cup qualities. It's got a nice lid. Thing snaps right off and clips back in. It feels generally nice to hold. But anyway, this guy right here, not dishwasher safe, but it can actually hold hot drinks for up to 4 hours and cold drinks for up to 14 hours. That doesn't mean they're gonna like disappear. It's just gonna get less hot or less cold. And overall, I gotta say that's pretty true. It just feels great to hold. Now, the other complaint, really the final complaint is, with volume and with some inaccurate site descriptions, is that yes, the cups, the mugs, they're a little bit expensive, ranging from $10 for something small like that to $25 or something like that. So, and it also depends on, your country too. But overall, for something that costs $25 that could save hundreds of dollars worth of equipment, or even like time. Like think about it. How many times have you spilled a drink? How many times have you done that? Think about that, and how many hours this could save you. These are really interesting solutions. I'm actually really surprised that something like this, we just didn't have this yet. I mean, there's been solutions like this, but nothing, you're seeing this. Now, one thing I will say, for some of these cups, you cannot pick them up from the bottom, like this guy. Yeah, that's fine. This guy, stay there. So, they've got some different design to each one. It's worth checking it out on the website for specifically, what each one does. This one's actually sweat-proof. This one doesn't have that, but hey, it's top rack dishwasher safe, as I stutter horribly. Find the mug that's right for you. There's another one, of course, on the site that I haven't talked about here because they didn't send me it. But yeah, they're pretty cool, and again, special thanks to Mighty Mug for sending me these. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. I'm out.